Greetings and welcome to WealthManagement.com's RPA Fast Chat. My name is Fred Barstein, contributing editor to WealthManagement.com's RPA Edge Omnichannel and CEO at TRAU, TPSU at 401k TV. And I am here with Jania Stout, Senior Vice President of Retirement and Wealth at OneDigital. Welcome, Jania.
Thank you, Fred. Happy to be here.
So Jania and I are going to be talking about her upcoming panel at Wealth at Work. It'll be October 15th through the 17th at National Harbor in Maryland. And her panel is Should Advisors Cross-Sell? So Jania, give us a little description of your panel.
Yeah, Fred, we're going to be talking about, if you have a client, is it okay or not to introduce other services to them, whether it's, wealth management opportunities with their employees, whether it's health benefits, HR consulting, whatever it might be. Is it appropriate? Is it okay to kind of go into other lines of business if you are their plan advisor?
And we had talked about, I know you're a proponent for it now, but when you weren't a proponent, why weren't you?
Yeah, honestly, for like the first half of my career as an advisor, we really felt like we were hired to be the plan fiduciary and to work with the committee. And we did a lot of education and communication, but we didn't feel like, we felt like we just wanted to be really good at one thing, which was helping them be good fiduciaries and not kind of cross over and do wealth management. And that's how I felt for a long time in the beginning of my career.
And did you feel there were conflicts, or you just felt like, I just want to focus on one thing?
Yeah, I think that if you think about the way our industry's evolved back, when I was starting out as an advisor, somebody that focused 100% on 401k, 403b, we were very rare. There weren't a lot of us, and it was really hard to figure out how to handle that. So a lot of it was bandwidth. Like, right. I didn't know how we could possibly be really good at taking care of participants and take care of the plan sponsor. So, I guess I thought in my head, maybe there'd be a conflict. I didn't want to use my relationship to pad my pockets further, right? So I thought that just sounded icky to me. So we just stuck to the plan level consulting.
Right. And so in terms of takeaways, for those advisors that maybe are thinking or doing it, what are some of the things they're going to learn at your panel about cross-selling?
Yeah, I think what's really important about our panel is we're going to share real information with you. We're not going to just scratch the surface. We're going to talk about how do you break into that if you do want to do it? What do you need to do, from an overhead perspective? Because there's going to be a cost involved if you're going to start doing other lines of business. But then also share with the audience, what revenue potential there is. And I am a big fan of sharing because it lifts us all up as an industry. So we're going to give real good information that you'll be able to walk away from the session and kind of know what you should do if this is an area you'd like to delve into.
So final question, I know you've been to the Wealth at Work as it's evolved, the conference, it changes its name every so often. I like the current name a lot. Why should advisors be attending this conference? What's in it for them?
Yeah, I love Wealth at Work. I really do. It's a conference with lots of, specialized advisors. The topics are really good. They do kind of short sessions and longer general sessions. It's just a real fun environment, and Ross and Lisa and their team have done a really good job of making sure the agenda. I know that their planning team spends months and months making sure that the agenda and the speakers are really good. So I love it. It's one of my favorite conferences that I go to every year. And this year I'm excited because I can drive to it.
There you go. It's close.
Yes.
And it's not Las Vegas. So that's
right.
For
yes.
some of us,
Thank you.
that's a big
Yeah.
plus.
Even though I did go last year, even though it was Las Vegas, because the conference is that good, I still showed up. But this year at the Gaylord outside of DC, it's going to be a great time.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have today. I've been talking with Jania Stout, Senior Vice President of Retirement and Wealth at OneDigital. Thank you for joining, Jania.
Thank you, Fred. Always nice speaking with you.
Good to speak with you. And please be sure, if you haven't already, to register for the Wealth at Work Conference, October 15th through the 17th at the Gaylord National Harbor in Maryland. Thank you.
Yay.